Hello everyone and welcome back to Fairhouse Farm. So today is about, I think it's June 12th, I think. It's pretty warm. It's about 9 o'clock, so I got out a little later. Not too bad. Mr. Ranger, I'm trying to work on him with chickens. He's been trying to chase them a lot more, but hopefully he'll learn not to do that. Here's Mr. Phineas, or Diamond Miner, that's his registered name. And then you got Silas and Saffron. Hey buddy, y'all are hungry. I'll feed y'all in a second. And the pasture gate has been open the whole time, so I guess that's alright. Ranger's going in there. Now this is what the pasture looks like for the bucks. We have an outside gate over there, and it goes around the forest. But yeah, so we have, that used to be Phineas's pen. I just let Phineas stay with the other boys because his shed isn't really good at keeping the water out, and we had to clean it out a lot. But yeah, so there's a gate there. It goes up here, around the forest spot, and then comes back here. And attaches to the buck pen. And this is the buck's new feeder situation. I actually prefer this a lot more than how it used to be. It's a little dark in there, but they used to just have a little like diagonal type. It wasn't diagonal, but it would angle downwards. They had a little roof thing over the feeder, but now they have this entire thing that keeps it a lot drier now. And we put some pelletized bedding that will get fluffy when it gets wet. A lot of people will use it for horses, and it works really well for the feeders because they're always peeing in it a lot, and also since it's touching directly to the ground. But I don't like using it for like this type of thing since there is a wood ground to it, and I just prefer using shavings instead for that, which works pretty well. Phineas is the newest buck. We got him actually a while ago. I just never filmed anything about it because I just forgot to. That's Saffron. He's a little weather. He's a little fatty though. And then Silas is actually available on our website. He sired 2 of our girls that we're retaining. You cannot keep bucks for very long, and since we're going to be keeping another buckling, little Titus, whose registered name is Ringmaster, but that's what we just call him for his barn name. He is for sale, so he's up if anybody's interested in him. Ranger, you need to learn how to be a good boy. The interesting thing is that his mom's perfectly fine around poultry, and his brother's pretty good about it. He'll steal eggs, but he's also better about it. And he is like the one that is the most not like energetic looking type of dog. He's very muscular, and he's very bulky, and he's a lot more shaped like his dad, like Roy. Roy's a really fluffy black and tan dog. He resembles him a lot more body-wise, and I was thinking like, oh, maybe he'll just be more chill. I mean, he's only 6 months old. He's a puppy. He's a baby. But he just is bigger. He's a bigger dog. He's probably going to be closer to a large breed by the time that he's full grown. But I've tried to make it as intentional as possible that I bring him with me each time I do my chores, because the best way to teach a dog is, one, also just making the animal that they want to chase as boring as possible. Like, I want the chickens to be like, oh, well, they're not running away, they're not doing anything fun, so what's the point of even chasing them? But also, he probably most likely will mature and just will be bored of it. Because Milo doesn't do that. Milo will help catch them, but she knows how to do it right. She'll do very gentle mouthing, and she knows that chickens are sensitive animals, so you can't be too harsh on them. Here are the duplicates. You got Blossom, and you got Ivy. They look the same. And then you have Cherry and Bella. Bella's a new girl. She came from Little Crazies. So that's nice. We actually sold Claire recently. Hi. Your face. The exposure is so bad right now. We sold Claire recently. We sold her as a pet since she has deformity problems that I did not know about until we got her. Rookie mistake, honestly, with buying. I used to think that registered meant good. Like, it meant like, oh, this is good because they're registered. That's wrong. Because I can most definitely guarantee you that register does not equal better because Claire is the exact representation of that. That's like completely false. I thought, because she was like, I think she was like $400 or $500. That is crazy because her body was just, I don't want to talk to us about the farm. I don't want to ruin like their reputation at all. Because I do know she was saying that the lady that had her was breeding more of like the lines that she was related to. So that she was buying better goats. But the problem is that she doesn't milk her goats. She doesn't care about the produce, which I'm like, I mean, it's fair if you're the only one that's doing it, but I'm like, a big thing for me when it comes to raising goats is that you want them to have their money's worth, and you want them to be producing something, so you're not just raising them for the heck of raising them. The farmers just want them because they're cute or because they have color. I'm not saying that all do. Some people probably do want some healthy goats, but most people just go for the color. And I mean, Claire, I mean, she was very pretty. She was a pretty doe. She was very sweet. But her body, she would not have done well on the show, I can tell you that, with who you buy from. Because that lady did not breed good goats. It was my bad. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have gotten a doe. I thought she would be good because she was expensive. I thought the expense meant better, and that is completely wrong. She was really worth $100 at most as a pet. So I sold her as a pet. I'm hoping the people that took her are going to have her as a pet because they're going to learn sooner or later that she's not a good breeding doe. I said very clearly, not breeding doe. They're not going to have she's not going to be a great breeding doe, but that's their choice if they want to have that. Can't see anything because people are in the way. Rachel, come here. I got her on the stand. She won't hit you. There we are. Miss Blossom, you already know who she is. The OG of them all. That's not funny to me. Oh, I forgot. I don't have wipes. Or wipes, sorry, they're not wipes. Don't even ask why I pronounce wipes like that. I'll be right back. Alright, I've returned. I don't have wipes, but I just washed my hands because I wanted to re-wash them because I was petting all over Rangy by Miss Blossom. I'm just going to have these paper towels, I suppose. Amounts of kids. So, but yeah, she was fine. She was a good sport about it though. But the nice thing, at least about her body expecting a lot of claws, is that she produced a lot of milk. In here, we don't have any form of pooling or like any fan or conditioning, so dang, that chicken had a rough time trying to jump up there. The shed that I milk in is green, so it definitely traps the heat in easier. Dang, awesome. Hi. Thank you for being good to sport about that. I suppose. You can finish moving her out, and then you can go back with your friends. Thank you. Here, she had a sample of buckling. We're retaining the buckling over Titus. Probably show him in just a second. He is a cutie. He's looking good. I really do like his body. The udders milk out. That is the one thing. And it definitely, you have a lot of gratitude for that when you've been milking for a long time. I've been milking for a while. Every day, yeah, since a while, because Claire went on an entire year lactation, which was impressive for her. I'm not surprised. I mean, she does have some very nice milk, like some nice udders in her line, but she just carried bad genes. And there's Cherry over there. We plan on breeding little Cherry and Ivy both. Well, Ivy, Cherry, and Bella all to the same buck. Phineas is gonna have a great time with all of them for a bit. Oh yeah, these are the little babies. We got these ones from Tractor Supply. This one, I'm trying to remember what the breeds were. This one was like a cinnamon something, I don't remember. Oh my, See, that's exactly why I say watch the mother hens. They're jerks. But look how gorgeous you are. The little cow. He looks like a little belted Galloway cow with his little white belly. Hi, girls. Yeah, this girl and this girl, which I think, I'm trying to remember what their names were. I think it was like Mercy or Grace or something. I'm trying to remember. I don't even call them that. I just called them the black darling and the chocolate darling. But yeah, they have tiny little scurs, but they were just budded. He's pulled, so he didn't ever even grow anything at all. This girl is so cute. They're both very sweet. They both look very good. I can show pictures of what they look like. But yeah, they're both available. So, and they have some good dairy lines behind them. So, hi, buddy. So, I mean, if anybody wants to scoop them up, I think they would be perfect for a homestead starting out. Here are all the babies actually like up close. Chocolate darling. It's pretty easy to tell the difference between them just from here, even though the lighting's pretty bad. So yeah. They both have flecking on their ears because their dad actually has flecking on his ears. It's just very, very hard to see because he's very light colored. But yeah, you can see his little belted Galloway look. He actually looks really good though. He also relaxes very easily, but he's just eating right now, so he's not gonna act like very good. He is a buck, so he's gonna be trying to guard the whole feeder, but they all fight, so I don't think it really matters, honestly. She has cute little teats, but she probably is actually gonna be a really good producer. I would keep her, I don't know which one I would keep. I'd have to look at them closely. If we just didn't have Ivy. But since we do have Ivy, I do want to utilize the doe that I got from last year. I don't want to just be keeping a bunch of does. So that's why these girls are available. And if anyone at all cares about where Mila is, she's still around. She's just in the kennel right now. I just didn't want her to be out and about with Ranger because she does get him excited. Because even though she is an adult dog, she's still young. I think she's a year. She's almost 2 years. So. Put it in there. I think this one's for a cup, but you can get larger ones. These ones work perfectly fine for the amount of milk that Nigerians produce. Maybe they will produce over a quart, we'll see. A quart is a good production though for 2 does. I mean, well, one is like producing like a little less because she had a singleton buck. Yeah, that's a good bit. They've been in production for a while, so yeah, they produce a quart a day, well, 2 quarts a day, including the nighttime and daytime. Let's see if the chickens will come running to me. Chickens! Chickens! There's a horse up here. 1 second, gotta get out of the way. I've been so used to chickens for such a long time that when we got ducks, I was like, what is this creature? They're so different, but they are so adorable. I'm excited for when they'll start laying to see how nice it'll be for baking, because I know people say that they are a lot fluffier. Oh, there's a rooster eating. That's Cooper. Hey, Coops! Legendary rooster of Fairhills Farm. I mean, you look at these talons, like you can tell why a chicken can... Oh my gosh, there she goes. Oh, sweet. I think that one's a drake. And then I think that one's the female because he's still quacking. Like, he's still doing the little baby chirps. Well, and people say that the longer it takes for some of them to start peeping or doing like the actual quack. Oh, Cooper, leave him alone. That they probably are most likely a drake. Like often scared of many animals, but the kind of bird I'm probably most scared of, probably a goose. Geese scare me. Another goose. Just saying. Hey, Yokes. That's my brother. Trixie, she is like 11 years old. No, she's 12. She's been here for a long time. About as long as I've been alive, I think. Yeah, she's an old lady. She's not as old. I'm older than her, but she's just like, she came here such a long time ago. She kind of looks like a little coyote. Trixie! Hi! She's old, but man, she's still going strong. Hi, Trixie! She's so cute. I definitely did expect that when ducks came, it was going to be a lot messier. And chickens are already pretty messy as it is, but like this used to be clear water. And like, yeah, dogs would go and lay down in it sometimes, but like it is just forever muddy now. Like it can't even, like the dirt can't even settle because of how much the ducks will make a mess of it. And I need to dump that out in just a second. Sometimes I let it stay in there a little longer so that mosquitoes lay larvae in it, and then you dump it out so that it actually kills them. Because then there's no more larvae anywhere. And it does help to take the population down a lot because mosquitoes are very awful. Ooh, lots of eggies. Two mean hens. The white one's nicer, surprisingly, but that gray one is a jerk. Like, she's mean. She's scary, man. Hi. Hi. Can I just take all your eggs? Thank you. You. Let's see about you. Thank you. I love how clean the eggs stay in here, though, when the hens lay, because the hay definitely keeps it a lot cleaner. It's hard to keep it consistently clean in the coop because chickens are laying in there all the time. Hi. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoa, watch it, watch it. Look at her. She's trying to beat me up. Hey, back off. Hey, listen. This is gonna be hard for you to fight back to me. But you can't be mean. Don't jump me, please. You look like you are a drugged chicken lady. I remember when there was a time before we had goats, when chickens were our main priority because those were like the only livestock animals we really had. We had horses, but horses, you know, most of the time they're just riding animals. You don't really use them for much unless you're like actually like a supremely dedicated farmer and you have all the equipment to use them for plows. Not our horses though, they're just lazy bums. They just get to chill here. But there was a time when chickens were just such a big thing for us, and we would have babies all the time, and we still have a lot of babies all the time, even when I'm not focusing on them very much. But we used to have like set up dates, like, oh, this is when the babies are gonna hatch. This is the names. We used to literally, this is weird, but we used to name every single chicken. I used to have like every chicken on record, except for like some older hens. Every chicken had a name. I remember once, one of my uncles here, he was like, you know all their names? I'm like, yeah. And then he said, dang, it's like learning a completely new language. Which is true. It was impossible to remember all of them, and I hardly even know any of their names, except for a couple, like Henrietta, who was a tiny little bantam hen, and then Cooper, of course, you can't forget Cooper, and then like Hatch, which was one little hen that hatched here. I don't know why we called her Hatch, but it fit her, so. And then my Stoopy Poopies. It's funny, after Mila came along, now all the dogs are just black. She brought the black gene in. I mean, I'm not surprised. Roy's also really black, but man, I love my girl. You're just a baby. You are a baby. She's trying to catch a fly. And then we got little Ranger Boy. He looks a lot like his dad, but he's got his mama's mannerisms a lot. So, she does look like a little boxer. But she doesn't have the ugly scrunched in nose that a lot of boxers have. Sorry if I'm insulting boxer lovers, but that's just my opinion. I wish this is what boxer looked like with the cute. Can I look at you, please? Sit down. Thank you. Look at your baby. She's a baby. Trixie and Mila have a feud. They don't go along really well with each other. She's an old lady, and then Mila's a young and spry dog. And so, of course, you would think, well, the young and spry dog is going to respect the old one, right? No. Mila doesn't respect anyone. She thinks she's the top dog, and she is now. She's the alpha female, I guess you could say. Pack-wise, she would be. Trixie has been demoted from her position as pack leader, and now Mila is a pack leader. That's so cringy, but it is true that she is top dog over Trixie, even though Trixie is the old wise one. Everybody should respect her, but the only one that really respects her are the little puppies, because she is going to be more dominant over the little babies. I'm about to go feed the puppies, but I think I shall end it off right here. I just wanted to kind of oh my gosh, cats. I wanted to kind of just update people on things, what's going on with the farm. Nothing too crazy, but definitely fun having ducks now, and awesome having this much milk from the does. I'll plan on making some cream, which will be fun. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time on Fed His Farm.